Have you ever wondered what it would be like to spend a day as an NHL player playing at the top of his game? Join us as we spend a day with Jack Eichel. I'm Joel Idelson, and this is New England Hockey Journal.
Potential. It's a funny word. One that suggests there is more to be achieved. Potential is unrealized ability. We all have it. Jack Eichel has always shown potential. From the time he strapped on his first pair of skates, he dreamed of something big. But dreams aren't potential. Instead, dreams are the fuel you burn as you navigate the winding road toward success. Not even 20 years old, Eichel is realizing the hockey world is his oyster. In 4 years, he has achieved the unthinkable. He has played for his country. He has played for Boston University. He has won the Hobey Baker Award as a freshman, given to college hockey's best player. He has been drafted second overall in the National Hockey League. He scored in his NHL debut. In the world of professional sports, he's a young star building an impressive resume. But in hockey, you're only as good as your last shift. On a Chamber of Commerce day in August, we join Eichel for an inside look at his off-season preparations. The day begins in the Seaport area of Boston, where Eichel is renting a condo for the summer. His former National Team Development Program teammate Louis Belpedio is in town for the week, and the two are working out together. Jack is preparing for the World Cup of Hockey, then the grind of the NHL season. Louis, a Minnesota Wild draft pick, is returning to Miami University for his junior season.
Been doing the same thing every morning since I started training this summer. Usually just wake up, make eggs, take a smoothie to go, and that's it. Yeah, a couple eggs, usually a couple egg whites. He likes eggs, but
Louis?
Yeah, I'll give Louis a couple yolks, but I eat egg whites. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. Take the smoothie to go, so you should have it while you sit in traffic and head off to the gym. I think this is probably the first summer that this is the most I've ever been cognizant of what I've eaten.
You see a difference?
How I'm eating. Yeah, I think you feel better. Eating good food, I think you feel better. I think it allows you to train harder, longer, for a better period of time, more frequently, recover quicker.
You carry that over into the season? Or the things
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Last year, I mean, usually, for the most part, I've always ate well, but I think that there's a little bit difference in eating well and then, you know, what I've been doing this year, and you know, I think I like it. You know, a lot more organic stuff, cutting a lot of bread out. You know, plus our trainer Brian in Foxborough, he writes out a whole meal plan for you all summer. So if you can kind of just stick by that, it's pretty easy because he knows how much you're training, frequency you're training, how long. So it kind of just goes hand in hand.
Jack, what do you got in that smoothie there?
This smoothie is, we got 2 Siggy's Greek yogurts, we got unsweetened vanilla almond milk, we're gonna put some fruit in it, we're gonna do almond butter, coconut oil, and organic coconut shavings.
Same thing every day?
Same exact smoothie every day, all summer. Sometimes I get lazy and leave out the coconuts.
Is that lazy or you don't like the coconuts?
No, I like it. It makes it sweeter. Been moving really good in the gym. That's all you want? Little guy? I'll take some extra. Switch it up and go with a couple Egg McMuffins once in a while. Some hot cakes and sausage. A little more your speed, right? Yeah, I gotta lock the door on the way out too, but. Day in the life of Louis Belpedio, featuring Jack Eichel.
Following a protein-packed breakfast, Jack and Louis head out for the nearly hour-long commute to Foxborough, where they will train with other professional and college players. As a Massachusetts native, Eichel isn't afraid to offer his opinion on the morning traffic situation.
Right here.
Go ahead, go up the.
The commute allows Jack the opportunity to revisit his foray into the sport and share his early dreams of stardom.
Playing the NHL was everything to me. Elementary school, middle school, I mean, papers, projects, everything had to do with hockey for me. And yeah, I mean, I don't think I really even, I mean, I always knew, I always thought I was going to, but as you get older, it becomes more of a challenge and harder reality to live. But you know, towards the end of my middle school and in the beginning of high school, and you know, I started getting college interests and interest to play at the national team. Things like that, I think that's when you start to put it in the back of your head that reality. If you do the right things, for the next bit and work hard and take advantage of your resources, that it's in your reach.
I'm here with Mike Donahue of APT at the New England Sports Village in Attleboro, Massachusetts, but we're here at their Falmouth, Mass location. And Mike, today we're going to talk about breathing.
Yeah, so today we're going to get into some of our positional breathing drills. Our athletes come in and they're really in this extended posture. So for us, a big advantage is getting them on the ground and trying to get them out of this high tone position that they're in. So we really like to start on the ground with them and teach them a proper breathing position to get them ready for their training session.
Let's go check it out.
Perfect.
All right, Mike, so you're going to show us breathing.
Yeah.
Tell me what this is all about.
So we take our athletes from the start here. We ask them to come down to the ground. We put him in a 90-90 position. So his knees are bent at 90 degrees, his hips are bent at 90 degrees, and his hands are relaxed, which relaxes his upper traps and shoulders.
Okay.
So from this position, I'm going to ask Dan to lift his hips up slightly, take a big breath in his nose, fill his stomach, fill his chest, pause, exhale, drop your ribs, drop, 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 drop. Good, pause. Big breath in, he gets really big here and expands, and he exhales and he drives his ribs down hard into the ground.
So the point of this is all about driving focus. It's similar to meditation.
Yeah, so our biggest thing is our athletes have a lot of distractions and a lot of things that go on in their life. So our biggest advantage is to get them on the ground and have them focus on their training session and their task at hand. And then that way we can get into a really solid training session. Big breath into my hand. Big, 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 big. Pause. Exhale, drop our ribs. Exhale, 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 exhale. Good. Big breath in here. Big, 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 big. And exhale. Good.
All right, Mike, so breathing is obviously important.
Yeah, so our biggest advantage is teaching that position at the very beginning in our warm-up. And that has big carryover to our lift component and to our on-ice component. So when an athlete comes in here and lifts and we're cueing posture, we can always say, hey, remember that breathing position we did at the beginning? Let's try to emulate that position in our lifts, on our ice sessions, and really work in that during training session.
How would you like a lifetime of frozen memories in your own backyard? Nice Rink brings you those experiences and memories with your very own backyard rink. Imagine stepping out your back door into the crisp winter air. Walking past your warm, glowing fire pit under the blanket of a starry winter sky. And onto your very own untouched marble ice that's yours to carve. So what are you waiting for? Join in the fun of having a backyard nice rink this year and frozen memories for years to come. Call or visit us online to start creating your frozen memories today.
Kid, take me to Zwickers.
Mom, you gotta go to Zwickers.
For over 80 years, Zwickers has been the place to go for all your hockey needs. Whether it's sharpening skates for the pros, finding the right skate for your little mite, or selecting the best hockey stick, we've got you covered. We take the time with every customer to ensure they leave here with the right equipment and the proper fit. Zwickers is hockey.
After surviving the stop-and-go commute to Foxborough, Eichel gets to work. The sessions are very detailed, not to mention grueling. Here he'll work on strength, agility, quickness, endurance, power, and speed. He does this for 2.5 hours, 4 days a week. And always in the back of his mind, though, is how far he has come and what he still has to accomplish.
Yeah, it's definitely tough when you're a young kid. You want to achieve so much and do everything you can. But obviously it takes time. So for me, I mean, I think, I'm not sure if there was a specific point where I felt like it all came natural, but, you know, I think that, you know, one of the biggest parts of hockey is skating. And I think at a young age I was a good skater, so it allowed me to, you know, play the game pretty easily.
So your workouts, what we saw today, is that typical?
Yeah, I mean, today was so last week we started a new phase with kind of conditioning stints in the middle of your workout. So between exercises, you have to do some sort of conditioning. Today we did boxing. So then the second half of your workout, you're basically lifting, and everything you're doing it while you're fatigued. It's a strategy that that Brian incorporated to, you know, hopefully, you know, allow you to perform at a higher level while fatigued. And a lot of the stuff you do, he does through the heart rate to try and mimic a shift, and being able to recover quicker and be ready to do it the next time.
Yeah, your heart rate was up there a couple times.
Yeah. You know, they want you to get it up there and then try to be able to recover quickly and get it back down.
Yeah.
Lunch provides the fuel to power through a day that is barely half over. A 2 p.m. on-ice session is next, where a skills coach will put a half dozen professional and college players through a complex set of drills designed to foster creativity on the ice.
I'm here with Jack Eichel at Own the Moment store in Burlington, Mass. Jack, we're here to talk about the Supreme line, and I know that you are a Supreme athlete. Talk to me about the 1S stick and what you like about it most.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think, you know, each Bauer line has their own, you know, own effects for the stick. And for me, I'm a big fan of the high kick point on the 1S. You know, I'm somebody who tries to put everything in every shot, and with the MPK technology, it reacts well to it. And, you know, you combine that with the soft feel of the blade, I think it's a perfect match for me.
Talk a little bit about the MPK technology. What's different about it? How might it help you in your game every day?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, somebody who bears down on their stick a lot and puts it through a lot of, you know, wear and tear during the course of a game, and you know, things like one-timers and wrist shots from heavy wrist shots from far out. You know, it's a stick and it's a technology that reacts well to that, and it's perfect for me.
Hey, kid, take me to Zwickers.
Mom, you gotta go to Zwickers.
For over 80 years, Zwickers has been the place to go for all your hockey needs. Whether it's sharpening skates for the pros, finding the right skate for your little mite, or selecting the best hockey stick, we've got you covered. We take the time with every customer to ensure they leave here with the right equipment and the proper fit. Zwickers is hockey.
How would you like a lifetime of frozen memories in your own backyard? Nice Rink brings you those experiences and memories with your very own backyard rink. Imagine stepping out your back door into the crisp winter air. Walking past your warm, glowing fire pit under the blanket of a starry winter sky. And onto your very own untouched marble ice that's yours to carve. So what are you waiting for? Join in the fun of having a backyard nice rink this year and frozen memories for years to come. Call or visit us online to start creating your frozen memories today.
I'm here with Kevin Poulin from Lovell Hockey. We're at the Pilgrim Arena in Hingham, Massachusetts. And Kevin, today we're going to talk about stride mechanics. Tell us specifically what's important here.
Well, what's important today is we're going to be looking at obviously proper body position, which is the foundation for skating. Also utilizing the arms when they skate to balance off their weight when they're shifting and pushing as they transition up the ice.
As we know, when it comes to hockey, skating's everything. So this is where it all begins.
Absolutely.
Let's check it out.
Perfect.
All right, Kevin, so show us what we're looking for in George's stride here.
We're looking for those feet returning back to the middle. So that way he gets more push off the ice and extension as he skates up the ice.
All right, as we see Timothy skating, we got those shoulders slightly up. We see Noah in that like slightly seated position as well.
Correct.
All right, Kevin, so obviously getting in that full seated position, very important. Oftentimes you see guys down like this. No
Correct.
good.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, that's one thing we definitely focus on is that correct body position with hips dropping back, chest being forward but not down, and also having your chin and chest up as you skate for, once again, the balance position.
Good.
So 2.5 hours of hard work in the gym. Now it's about 12:45. You're gonna head over to the ice. You have any legs left?
Usually
honestly,
not.
What's that like, right? Because you got to go
Yeah.
right from here, a quick lunch, and then you're gonna get on the ice. What's that gonna be like for you?
Yeah, this is just a similar routine that I've had kind of my whole life since I've started, the off-ice portion of things. That workout in the morning that kind of kills you, and then getting on the ice. I find it benefits. Obviously it's tough to be at your best when you're this fatigued, but I think it benefits you, when you are fresh, you feel that much better, and I think that's important. So we'll go work on some skills here, and as much as you do in the weight room, the game of hockey is the game of hockey, and it's played with a stick and a puck. So I think it's important to be on the ice, mastering your skills, shooting, stick handling, skating, things like that. So that's what we're gonna go do. Since I first put on a pair of skates, I've told myself that I'm never going to do something other than play hockey. So, I think that if I wasn't playing hockey in the NHL, I think I'd probably be trying to do something within the game. I don't really see myself doing anything more. I'm sure that if I looked hard enough, I could probably find a profession that I wouldn't mind doing. But for now, I'll stick to hockey.
After nearly 2 hours on the ice, Jack decides to hit Zwickers, the mom and pop shop in Bedford, Massachusetts, where he got his first pair of skates, later worked as a teenager, and still gets his skates sharpened.
Known Jack since he was 4. One day, Bob shows up with Jack, who's 3 or 4 maybe at the time. So Jack was watching, he just happened to be watching a game of hockey on television. He goes, he was mesmerized, and he's like, uh-oh, I got a problem. So he goes out. Bob really played basketball, in high school. So he gets his ball, and he goes, Jack, you want to play ball? And he rolls it over to him, and Jack just stops the ball, pushes it away, and goes right back to hockey, watching the game. And Bob's like, I knew right then I was in deep trouble.
The trip to Zwickers is quick. A promotional appearance for Bauer Hockey is on tap next, followed by a meeting with Bauer reps. Then there's dinner and rest.
How's everything? Good? Yeah. Nobody's sitting in my stall. What's going on? Oh, you left it for me? Am I supposed to sit down in it? Nice kids. How are you doing? Good? Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, the pressure's on for Eichel.
Oh.
Is that a post, Jack?
That's a post.
That's a post. That's
1 for 1.
1-0-0.
I told you guys to get warm. No mercy here. All right, so I know I had to take your other skates, but I went to get you a new pair. Since you guys beat me in posts, I figure you guys can take these ones home with you. What do you think?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here you go.
Best guy around.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for playing post. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today. You guys have a good time?
Yeah.
In all, it's a 12-hour odyssey. And in another 12 hours, he'll wake up and do it all over again.
Go be you. Go Sabres.